Debbie. How are you? I think we got a few other people here. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's Kimberly. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Kimberly. How is everybody doing? I am working away on one of my quilts that desperately needs to get finished and put together. So I thought today would be a perfect time to come out and play around with it for a little while. Hi, Peggy Miller. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Joyce. How are you today? It is so hot up here that being outside just is not cutting it right now. So I am definitely inside for the duration of at least this afternoon. So it's pretty hot out. Oh, hi, Cindy. It is hot here, isn't it? Hi, Mary. Hi, Lee. Hi, Donna. Yes, it is hot. In fact, we're going to have dinner with friends tonight just because she and I can throw dinner together separately. We each take a piece of it, and then we make the husband's grill outside. Hi, Bernadette. How are you doing in Dublin? I went to the store today, quick like, and I was amazed at the number of people out and about. Hi, Hazel. It's been a long time since I've seen so many people in the little local stores here. Hi, Gail. Welcome home, Gail. Gail went on a fabulous cruise. Oh, absolutely beautiful cruise. West Coast is cold. Oh, it's so hot here. It's really humid, so the air is really, really heavy. Excuse me, sorry about that. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Peggy. What is it in Arizona? Liberty Center, Ohio. My sister just got back from Ohio. She was out there at a Sue Spargo class. I figure it's got to be terrible in Ohio. Hi, Sonia. Hello, Tracy. That's not my Tracy. No, that's not mine. I don't know that we'll see my Tracy today. I'm not so certain. And I don't know if we'll see my mom or not. We have successfully gotten, well, I should say my brothers and sisters have successfully gotten our mom moved. So mom is now in an assisted living home. And she really seems to like it a lot. Hi, Mary. Thank you. I'm not really dressed up, though. This is like my summer attire, Mary. In the summer, I run around in a dress because it's a whole lot cooler than anything else. Yeah, it's really 101. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll show you what I'm working on. It's a Strip for Lions quilt. And this is Tilda fabric. I love it. I absolutely love this fabric line. It's really, I think it's called Woodlands. So it's going to end up being a 5x5 quilt, so not huge. But I'm perfectly happy with the size that it's going to be. And I'm just going through getting my rows put together, and then I'll lay it out and decide if I need to make any changes, and then I will sew it all together. Oh, Sammy, it's hot there. Oh. Oh no, 106 and 113? No, thank you. Is it really, really humid there? That's what kills me, is our humidity. Oh, good, Gail. I'm glad you're starting to miss it. It's time to do another one then. Definitely time for more quilts. Oh, isn't it really cute, Darlene? I just think it's adorable. I love it. Oh, let's see. I miss it if I skip 2 to 3 days. Yeah, Wendy, I did not make it out to the studio yesterday all day. I was busy in the house doing things that needed to really get done. I'm getting ready for the grandbabies. And so consequently, I didn't get out here. And I missed it. Oh, good for you, Gail. I remember, Mary, being in Kansas, and it is always ridiculously humid. Ooh, a new screened-in front porch. How fun. Oh, that'll be wonderful. Well, a little knitting at night is good. I've done something to the tendon in my thumb. I can't bend it correctly, so I'm not knitting at all. I can do a little bit of crochet only because my thumb stays relatively straight when I crochet, but I am definitely not knitting for a little while. So I'm trying to preserve my thumb. Ooh, good, Gail. Are you guys at home or at the Cape? Hi, Brenda. How are you? I got I wish I could show you some of the things I've been working on, but I can't because number one, they're either not here or I'm not allowed. I can't show them to you yet, but I will as time goes on. And oh, I can show you. I've been making a disappearing 9 patch. I don't know whose fabric line it is, though, so I can't tell you that. But definitely not my normal colors. It's really it's dark or darker than normal for me. This is it. Great big huge disappearing 9 patch in Christmas fabrics, which I think is going to be really pretty when it's done. So that will be a Christmas gift. That won't stay here with me. That will be a Christmas gift. Let's see. Oh, really? I wondered. I'm a little nervous about any kind of surgery on it. That I'm honestly afraid to do it. I just can't. I just cannot. I worry because it's my whole thing. You know, I do everything with it. Hi, Teresa. She will be making trips to Texas. Texas isn't a bad flight from the East Coast. Oh, Brenda. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get to see your granddaughter. But I'm really glad you got to spend time with your daughter. That is fantastic. I know, I'm missing a Margaret so along too. I am. I agree. I'm missing it too, because it is fun to be able to talk about it and where we're at and everything else. But I'm ripping this out. Did you see what I did? I put two of the exact same fabric together. So I'm going to quickly rip it out. Oh, that was it? Okay, well, maybe I will then consider it. I have to tell you, it is so painful. I'm wearing a brace at night, trying to heal it on my own, and just really having a hard time with it. Hi, Rolene. Oh, that's wonderful. I have bruised the tendon in my thumb, so I can't bend my thumb without it snapping and being really, really painful. And I don't want to have surgery because it's my right hand, which means I will have a very hard time working. So I have been bracing it at night in a thumb brace. I read a bunch of stuff that said sometimes you can brace it to help it heal back. And they said, it could take a few weeks for certain. So I'm just really babying it and trying to see if I can get it healed on my own. And if I can't, then I will go have it operated on. Only because, it's my livelihood. I don't want to, I want to be able to work. Yeah, Mary, I get it. I mean, it's my right hand. But, if I have to, I will. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life not being able to do the things I love to do. It's just, that's not going to happen. I'm not giving up everything I love because of a thumb. Not happening. I will find some other way to deal with it beyond that. I'll have the surgery. Yeah, that's what I figured, Lee. And, why not try the brace for a little while and see? I can't do anything right now anyhow. My summer is booked with family things. The kids come in 2 weeks. They're going to be here with me for 2 weeks. And then we're taking off to Kentucky for another week or so. So I'm not going to be doing anything until September or October. So, ooh, 3 months recovery? Yuck. Yeah, see, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for 3 months to recover. No way. No way. Yeah, not being able to cut out a quilt though wouldn't make me very happy either. So I don't quite know what I'm gonna do. I have been wearing a brace. I taught a class the last week and I was doing a lot with my right hand, and that kind of makes it tough. But I'm not going to stand there doing nothing either. Teresa, he got sick. He got sick last week, I think it was, and was running a fever. And they did blood work, and they said, everything looked pretty good. So they put him on, they changed a med. I think it was one of his steroids. They changed that around, thinking that would help. He goes back for all of his tests again on the 7th of July. So I will know then how he's doing, but so far it seems to be working out good. He seems to be doing good. So knock on wood. You know, I hope so. I really do. Oh, Kathy. I'm sorry. I keep thinking about you. I hope it gets better, dear. Yeah, it is hard. Yeah. Hey, Lee, I do the second rapidly. Oh, that's really nice, Kay. I got two families right here. Windy, but you know what? You'll enjoy traveling. You know, it's not a horrible drive. It's not. You will do that. Thank you, Teresa. You've been on my mind quite a bit. Um, oh, your oldest is about an hour and a half away. Okay, that's not too bad. See, mine are really, really close. Two of them are. I've only got one that's a long ways away. Is it Wendy's rug gorgeous? Wendy's rug gorgeous? I love it. It honestly made me want to pull that out and work on that today. Do one of those today. I just thought, oh, that would be a fun thing to do. But I actually think I might make a couple of rope baskets. I need some toy baskets for downstairs for the grandkids' toys when they come, so that they've got a place to pick them up and put them away. That's wonderful that you've got your kids so close. I love the fact that mine are as close as they are. It's always a welcome thing for me. You know, you want them as close as you can get them. Double hernia surgery. Oh, I'm glad he's doing good, Julie. That's tough when they have a reaction to the anesthesia. That's really hard. That's not fun at all. Um, If anybody lives in this area, we've got a couple classes coming up at John's. One of them is a really neat beach bag. And then remember when we as a group made the Maxwell bag? That's coming up too. I'm going to be teaching that one at John's shop in Wolcott. No, Mary, I don't. The rope basket that I made during a live. There might be a screenshot of it, but I don't think there is one. I don't think there's one at all. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there is, Mary. I have one right here to do. Hang on, and I'll switch gears. Hang on. I'll just switch. It's right. Hang on while I bend to find it. Here it is. So you just take rope. Mine's cotton rope. I'll do one up. And I start by, let's get this off. And you start at one end And you just start by folding it over like this. Okay, just make a fold over. Yeah, she could rewatch the live. Oh, Teresa, that's hilarious. Tell her that that's the best thing to get good with to begin with. So I fold it like this. All right, and it does help to put a pin in it. I want to find the right foot that I want. I think I want, I think I want my 10D. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to switch out my feet. And you want to do a zigzag, and you want to do a pretty wide one. Come on. There we go. My machine's smarter than I am. I have to change my foot in order for it to operate. There I go. So you change it, and I put it on a pretty wide zigzag. And what I like to do is I like to run my zigzag between these two, where the two ropes come together. And everybody starts in a different place. I like to start with my frayed end, and I put that underneath my presser foot, and I'll take it off and show you once I get it started. And you just zigzag it. All right. Once it gets started, you can take your pin out. And I just like to hold my pieces together. And then I just sew. All right. And because I have my 10D foot on, I'm going to raise it to go over that bump and keep going. Okay. Then I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to go right back again. Oop, I didn't get on there. Hang on, let me get out of the way on. Okay, so I turned around and now I'm going to take it off and show it to you so you can see what I've done. I'm going to clip my little extra stitches here. See, it's all you do. That's it. Then, once you get to that point, then you just take it. I'm going to make sure I do this on the right side, because it's going to go that way. All right. Then you just take it and you put it down again and you start going. And then pick it up. Pick up your presser foot and wrap it around. And then you just keep going again. So it's just like those jelly rugs, but you're using a rope instead. And instead of keeping it flat all of the time, I'm going to go one more stitch, and then I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to start turning it. I'm actually going to change my foot because I don't think this 10D one is doing exactly what I want it to. I'm going to go to my 34D. Hang on, I'm going to switch it out. Yeah, it's like making a little jelly roll rug. The only difference, Wendy, is when you get going on it, a little bit farther down, when you're ready to start turning it, when you're ready to start making the bowl, so when you've made your base big enough and you go to turn your bowl, you have to turn it on your machine. That's all it is. And that's all you do, is you just pick it up and turn it. And I may get to that point with this one. We'll see. I'll try to. It's just like doing the jelly roll. There is nothing difficult about it. It's just going at it. That's all it is. The hardest thing is the corners at first. Making sure that you get all the way around the corners. And right now, I've got my stitch a little bit too wide. So I'm going to cut it back a little bit. And what I have found is if I go too far out and I miss it, what I do is I just backstitch again. And when I backstitch, I'll catch whatever it is that I missed and then just go forward again. And then you get to the corner again and you just turn it a little bit and then turn it again a little bit and then turn it again a little bit. And I kind of went off a little bit, so I'll backtrack. And then I just keep right on going. And the bigger you get it, the easier it is, to turn it around those corners. You can use a walking foot, but I have the Bernina, the regulator in the back, so I put that on. And that absolutely works good. If you don't have that, what you want to do is this. I have the stitch regulator. What you want to do is you want to use your walking foot. Absolutely. Okay. It just makes it so much easier because it keeps it really, really flat. I don't think Wendy uses it. Wendy, do you use a walking foot when you make your rugs? I don't remember if she said she did before or not. And the thing that I love about these rugs or bowls or anything that you do with them is if they start to come unstitched, you just throw them underneath the machine and you stitch them again. It's no big deal. And it's not hard to add more rope or more fabric to it to make it larger or use less to make it smaller. It's really easy. And you can see how fast it goes by what I'm doing here. I mean, it goes relatively quick. I made a basket during the live, years ago, and I use it for my bills. It sits on my desk. Yeah, Wendy does use a walking foot when she makes hers. And I do suggest that you do use a walking foot. I think that makes a big difference too. Now, I wanted mine oval. I didn't want mine round. If you wanted yours round, you start with it being a little teeny ball. You've worn out 2 walking feet? Oh boy. That's a lot of walking feet to wear out, dear. Oh, Rolene, that's wonderful. I always like it when you ladies get a new machine. It always makes me feel good that you're doing something for yourself that you love. You know, we have things that we love to do, and that's good. You know. So hang on, and I'll backstitch in just a minute and stop and show you how big it's gotten already, because I know you can't see based on where the camera is, and I want you to see it. And you just keep going around in a circle, or an oval in this case. But here's my little oval. Got a little red thread in there. But see how nice that is? And it's just nice and flat. Now, if I turned it and went to the sides now, what would happen is it would be really small bowl. It wouldn't be very big. I mean, it really wouldn't be very big. So I'll keep going on it. And if I get to the point that it's not flat enough for me, I'll really press it good. I'll get it kind of damp and go over it really good. And it works out great. So that's how you do the rug things. I'll keep going on it now that I'm working on it. Let's see. Julie, that's great that you're right there, so now you can help him. That's really wonderful. That's really good news. I always like it when we can do things like that. Help take care of our kids or the grandkids. I cannot wait. My grandkids are coming in like 2 weeks. They're going to be here on, it's either the 17th or the 18th. I'm not quite sure exactly which day, but they're going to be here one day or the other. So I'm pretty excited, and my husband's excited. You know, he likes it when the kids come, and he likes to see John, so that makes it really nice. Oh, Rolene, that's wonderful. Oh, I love that. My mom had a Viking once, and she liked it. That's really great news. So what has everybody been working on? I know it's summer, but people have to be doing something. I cannot imagine that nobody's sewing anything. Everybody's got to be with something underneath. Wendy, did you finish your rug? I didn't see a picture yet or not. Mary, I don't do the Russian. I do the regular knitting that's, oh, I can't remember. My sister tells me what it is. It's the one where you put it in and you go around and then you take it off. So I don't use the one-handed method. I use the two. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. Very welcome. I've never heard of the Russian method, ever. I'm going to have to look it up after class, or after live, because I've never heard it. Lap quilts. Oh, good, Hazel. About 2 hours ago. Good for you. Make sure you put a picture of it out. I thought the kitty corn kit at my local shop, and it's the cute. Oh, good. Oh, good, Rolene. And you just finished a quilt top. I saw you got a bunch back from the long armor. That's fantastic. Kimberly, I'm making the sawtooth edge for quilt. Oh, cool. How's the sweater coming? I knew you were working on the sweater for your daughter. Have you been able to do much with it? Wait till you see how fast this is, Mary. The next time I take it off, you won't believe how far I am on it already. It takes no time at all. They are very, very fast. And like I said, I love it because if you miss a spot, you just go back and stitch it again. What I like to do before I start to make it into, bring up the sides, I like to take it off and double check it and make sure that I have plenty of room and I'm doing good with it and that I haven't missed anything. And if I've missed something, I just go back and fix it then before I start rolling it into the bigger one. I like it when I can make the handles right in it. And to make the handles right in it, that's really simple. Hang on and I'll stop and show you how to do that. If you want to do the handles in it, what you do is, let's say I want a handle right here and right here. You just take the rope and you go like this, okay? Measure how far, and then you have to measure directly across onto the other side. Measure the size of your loops, and you stitch to here, you back stitch, and then you go over here and you pick it up again, and you just start stitching again. Ooh, I'm sorry. I wondered. When I hadn't heard from you this week, I wondered. Oh, Donna, make sure you post pictures of it. I bet you it is beautiful. Oh, Mary, that's a good idea. I never thought of using that K-tape. I have a thumb splint that I picked up at the drugstore. But I never did think of doing the tape. That is a good idea. Kim, I'm really sorry that it's kicking your butt this week. But remember, you're halfway through. It's hard. Oh, you have been waiting to make it? How do you get the sides to start? What are you, Rolene, are you asking me something? Oh, that's cool, Julie. I'm not sure who Rolene was talking to. I want to make sure. I saw one the other day on Laundry Basket Quilts, or got an email on it, and I just thought, oh my God, I would love to do that quilt. On the rope basket. Okay, wait a minute. How do you get the sides to start? I'll show you. I'm almost there. I need it to be a little bit bigger. Hang on, just in case. I'm looking at the time. If I don't get there. So what you do is, it starts out flat like this, okay? And what you do is you just pick up the side like this and keep it going around your machine just like this. And what it will do is it will just create the size. It'll get those sides and it'll go straight up. Aw, Brenda. I didn't see that. I'll have to look at it. I love Laundry Basket Quilts things. Who doesn't? I've got one sitting right here. A couple of people in our group are doing it. I know Gail's doing it, and I know that Karen Miller Kennerson is doing it. And they've been posting pictures of how it's going. I haven't gotten to my blocks yet. Maybe this week I will. I'm not sure. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's called Anna's Basket. Is that right? I think it's Anna's Basket. Yeah, I've been surprised at how many kits Laundry Basket Quilts is now doing. Because she didn't used to do kits at all. And now she's doing these big kits, really. They're beautiful. They are absolutely gorgeous. So I think that's really neat that she's doing that. I am going to be teaching myself how to do a yeah, it's probably going to take all of this to do the base, and it wasn't a full one. I have the Mint and Pink Circle kit. Yes, I've seen that, Sherry. That is really cute. It's an adorable Christmas quilt. It really is. I gotta find my end so that I can straighten out this mess I've now made. Did we see an end yet? No, I got all looped. Oh, there it is. Gail did the pre-cuts on hers. I wondered how they were, because I haven't ever done the pre-cuts with laundry basket quilts. How are the pre-cut ones? Oh, thank you, Kay. Don't forget the thumbs up, ladies. Please. I haven't, Gail, how did the pre-cut kits, how are they coming? Are you having good luck with them? Thank you, Hazel. Are they difficult to follow? I haven't even started to look at it. I should, but I haven't. And I want to get going on it. I'll have to do that one day this week, because I really would like to get that started before it gets much later. Sometimes my clothesline gets into a mess, so that I stop and roll it into a ball. And then I have a little basket underneath my sewing machine, underneath the table, and I just throw the ball in that, and it just keeps unwinding it. It's easier that way. I don't think we lost Gail, but maybe we did. Is Karen on today? I don't know what one Karen got. I know that Karen ended up with one, and her blocks are beautiful too. I love all of her things. I did one from the Fat Quarter Shop years and years ago that was a laundry basket quilts kit, and that was gorgeous. Oh, you want a basket for sewing notions? These are perfect. And what I've seen done, and I have not done it, is people will use their scrap thread to make it, so that it ends up being all different colors. Oh, neat. Good girl, finding it on sale. So now I got a big ball to work from. That'll work easier. You're going to do little notions or big notions in it, Mary? I want this for Legos or else. We have a bunch of Bob's soldiers from when he was a kid. We brought him home, and we can put him in there, in this basket. That's why I wanted to make one. We've got a couple of little pieces and parts that I'm bringing out and getting ready for the kids, and I wanted to be able to have something for them, because they do really good putting away as long as they have a place to put it and they know where it is. Oh, do you wrap some fabric? Cool. I bet you that looks nice too. I would like to try to dye it. I think that would be a blast. Is trying to get it to dye it. That would be fun. It would be a lot of fun to do. I'm hoping when the kids are home that we can take them down to Corning Museum of Glass and make something with them. I think that would be small. Probably small. Okay. Yeah, Mary, that's the best thing to do is use scrap, because then it's really pretty and colorful. Mine's going to be pretty plain. But like I said, it's for the grandkids in the playroom. So if I get really, really energetic, and if I have a ton of time, what I should do is embroider whatever it is that goes on the front of this and attach it to the front. And then they know what goes in there. Like if it was Legos or soldiers or whatever it is, or cars. Boone is into cars right now, big time. Trucks and cars. So he's got his own little pile of them around here, and Hess trucks. Every time he comes, he brings one of his Hess trucks. which is cool. And he loves his Hestrucks, which is even more cool. Wait till you guys see how big this is already. I'm almost big enough that I'm gonna start taking it up the sides. Give them to a buddy. Yeah, just dye them, Wendy. They'd be really cool. Oh, the dinosaurs were so much fun. Yeah, I made the fabric bowl, these ones for my clips. That one's empty. And then when we were going through my mother-in-law's things, she had this really pretty glass jar, and I wanted it as a keepsake. And, you know, just a simple jar that had a lid on it. I almost think it was an Avon one. And I put my clips in there. Okay. I'll show you how I start the sides when I get to it. Hopefully I will pretty soon. I'd like it a little bit bigger. So I'll just keep going instead of stopping and reading. Okay? You guys talk amongst yourselves while I keep doing this so that I can get to the sides. A couple of people want to see how I do the sides when I get to it. Well, I guess I could make a couple different size ones, right? They're fast enough, that's for sure. Alright, I'm going to try to stop like about in what looks like the middle. And I'm going to back stitch and then forward stitch. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to double check to make sure I don't have any holes in it. And I do that just by putting it up to the light and stretching it a little bit. And then you got to stretch it back into shape, because you've stretched it and distorted it, and you're not supposed to do that. All right. Then I take the last 2 rows that I stitched, okay, and I fold them over. I just take, see with my fingers, let's see. I just take my fingers and I just press it like this. That's all I do. I just finger press 2 rows. And of course, where I stopped, it now goes into 1. And what that does is that creates a tighter transition from one to the other, okay? So I do that, and that's just something I've done. It seems to work better for me that way. So now I've got this semi-flat bowl or piece. And can you see my little lip all the way around? See that little lip I've got now? All right. It's got a nice little lip. Yes, I do the exact same thing to make a basket out of a Jelly Roll. The exact same thing. I wonder if I have a Jelly Roll basket here someplace. I had one, but I don't know where it is. All right, so I take it. Everybody see? So I take it, I roll it, and now I'm just putting it back underneath my presser foot again. And I'm just starting to sew. And I think, let me put this down a little bit. All right, now watch how I'm holding it. You're not going to see me, but that's fine. You don't need to see me. See how I'm holding it up against the side of my machine? I'll go around a couple times, and then you'll see. Now, I'm not pulling one way or the other. If I feel like it's getting too flip-floppy, I will pull 1 row tight. Just 1. I'll go around it and just pull 1 tight, and that will change the look of it just by pulling it a little bit. All right? And I'm almost back. See how I'm just rotating it around, and I'm just using my fingers to rotate it. Hang on, and I'll show you. Look at where I am already. See? I'm already starting to get my bowl. My stitch length right now, I'm at 5.2. It could go tighter. And my stitch width is at 7.4. Okay? If your sides end up sloped and not straight, what you want to do, Wendy, is you got to pull a little bit on the piece that you're adding, or you're pulling too much on the piece that you're adding. As I go around with it, you got to just let it go. You just got to let it follow where it wants to go, like you do on the rugs. And then, like I said, there are times every once in a while that I'll mark, like I'll stick a pin in right here and say, okay, I want it to get a little bit tighter. So I'll go around just once, holding this addition part, this part that I'm adding on, a little bit tighter. Okay? And that will do it. That will straighten it right out so that it gets tighter instead of looser and wobbly. Okay? It's all you have to do to tighten it up. And the only reason why I put the pin in there is because I want to know where I needed to tighten, where I started, because I don't want to do it more than one row. All right? So here, I'm going to tighten it this time because it's starting to get a little bit floppy on me. So I'm going to just stick a pin in there. All right? And then I'm just holding this one the slightest tight, not real tight, just a little bit. Just putting a minute amount of pressure on it. And wait till you see what that minute amount of pressure does. And I literally am just holding it softly. I'm not holding it real tight by any means, shape, or form. I'm just giving it some tension is really all I'm doing. All right, here I go around. You could even give your bowl an hourglass figure if you wanted to. All right, and I've come back to my pin, and now I'm going to cut it. Now look at this. See? Look at what a difference that made. It really made it stand up. I am using my 34D. Yep, that's what I'm using, Mary, is my 34D, and I love it. So see, that's all it does. So try doing I think you guys can see. See how nicely it's going right into a bowl? And you just keep going as big as you want it. It's really a neat little project. You know, it's a nice tray. In fact, you know what I should do is I should make this for my ottoman. I should really do that. That would be cute on my ottoman. Maybe I'm going to have to make a bigger oval one. Oh, have you really, Cindy? I haven't. That would be cool. Yeah, Wendy, give it a try again. I bet you'll do great with it. You just, like I said, you just got to put the littlest amount of tension on it. And then you'll be beautiful. It'll be easy. Yeah, Mary, I think it would too. I wonder how they did that. If they did it with a rope bowl, I really wonder how they managed it. The only thing is, Wendy, I'll tell you, you've got to go from just a little bit of tension back to the non-tension, just adding it. And you got to do it slightly, because if you keep pulling it, what's going to happen is your top is going to be smaller than your base, and you don't want that, because then you really have a cone. Oh, Teresa, you want a comfortable chair. That's what you need to get. I'm telling you, they're made by Horn of America. That's what I have. Mine just are not Bernina chairs, but that's what it is. It's the same company. Mine just don't have the Bernina emblem on them. If you want one, that's what you need to do. Oh, Cindy, you should have done it. That would have been fun. Yeah, they're very comfortable. Very. When I say I put tension on the rope, what I'm doing is literally just holding it like this, letting it go through. And I've got one finger underneath in my thumb and then two fingers on top holding it, and I'm not pressing down on it. I'm just letting it go between these fingers, and that's enough tension on the rope. Just letting it go in between them. Okay? That's plenty of tension because you don't want more than that. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. That's not fun when you can't make those things. Bye, Kathy. Continue to feel better, please, dear. Please, please, please. Oh, Mary, they're wonderful. Yeah, Teresa, to me, they are the most comfortable chairs around. Yeah. My Bernina dealer can send you one, but he can't send you the Bernina brand one. Oh, Kathy, that's wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, yeah, Teresa. Yeah, they're wonderful. They're comfortable. You can't help it and like them to sit at. And stop and think of the amount of hours that we're in front of our machines. You need to take care of your body so that it doesn't get hurt. I mean, that's like my thumb. I'm taking care of it because I'm not going to have to give up my hobby that I love because of pain. It's not happening. Yeah, they're very comfortable. So then here I've got the bowl like this, and I'm just going to keep it going around the machine. That's it. Oh, they are really pretty. The jelly roll ones are very pretty. What I find is the worst thing about making a jelly roll one is the prep for it, because you have to wind the fabric around it, so it is forever getting twisted. Margaret, my quilt shop that sold me my long arm. Oh, I'm sure they will, dear. I'm sure they would love to. I'm thinking that they would. I know John would lovingly sell me a new one, but considering I have 4 of these chairs, I really don't think I need it. When these chairs give out, then I'll replace them, but they're still in really good shape. And I could just recover them. So, yeah, see this twisty stuff? This is what happens when you're doing the jelly roll, and it's even worse. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot worse with the jelly roll, because you're wrapping, not only do you have that stuff, you have to wrap the fabric around it. And stop and think what it's like when the fabric gets wound. That's a pain. I don't enjoy that part of it at all. Just so you know. That's my opinion. So, wait till you see this. It's really, I've gotten far. All right, I'm going to stop now. And cut it. Okay, you ready? Look. See, I'm getting a really, really nice bowl. And because of my stitches, see how nice I can get it around? Ouch. And make it sit straight. See, I can just turn my rope up and it just kind of goes right where I want it to. See, now I've got a nice flat bowl. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Yeah, Cindy, you can't make a mistake with any of Bernina's machines. They're just, everybody knows I love my Bernina. Yep. Oh, yeah, Rolene, that's what you have to do. I do like Tula. Lately, I've really gotten into this Tilda stuff, though. Yeah, it's a cool little basket. And see, as I get it taller, it'll be perfect for some of the kids' toys. So I'll just keep making it bigger, and then I'll finish it tomorrow, probably. It won't be hard to get through it. Yep. Darlene, it is Household Essentials Cotton Clothesline. 100% cotton, stretch resistant. It's 3/16 and I buy them in 100-foot increments. So that's what it is. Okay. My sister has a Juki too. She has both of them. Oh, that's cool. Bye, Karen. Or Kay, I'm sorry. You guys, I'm going to get off too now. You guys have a fabulous weekend, okay? Fabulous week coming up, all right? And I will talk to everybody next week again, okay? No, next weekend's a holiday, so it'll be 2 weeks and I'll be back, okay? Yes, that's what you bought from me, Brenda. It is exactly what you bought from me. Yep. I don't have it anymore. But, yes, that's what you bought. Yeah. Not a problem at all, Darlene. Bye, everybody. You guys have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you next week, okay?